This is the Nintendo DSi XL. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install TWILIGHT MENU easily using the memory pin, which is a DSi camera exploit. So, let's get started. You will recognition the DSi or a DSi XL from any region with any firmware version, but it is better to replace the console to the latest version before following this guide. You also need a cartridge format with SD card to backup the console stand and to store games and apps. Let's open the system settings to find out the firmware version. For my case, it is version 1.4.5 and it is a US region console. It is the latest and the final firmware version. If your console has lower firmware, then it is better to update it to the latest version or continue with this guide. Now we can close the system setting. And turn off the console. Remove the SD card if you have it inside the console. First, we need to check the SD card file system. Right-click the SD card and select Properties. For my case, this is Extract. So we need to format the SD card as FAT32. Otherwise, you won't be able to continue with the guide. To format any SD card as FAT32, we need GUI format. See the link in the description to download the app. Run GUI format. Select your SD card drive letter, then press Start. You can leave the allocation unit size as default. Now let's recheck the SD card file system. And it is now formatted as FAT32. Let's continue. Download the DSi all-in-one package from the link in the description. It includes the latest TWILIGHT MENU, Unlaunch, and other files. Open the all-in-one package with WinRAR or 7-zip. Then enter the to SD card folder. Extract all its content into the SD card. Then go back to the root of the all-in-one package. Enter the pit.bin folder. Depending on your console firmware and region, enter the corresponding folder. Drag the private folder into the SD card. Insert the SD card into the console. Slide to the right and select Nintendo DSi camera. Select the SD card, then choose Album. When everything is okay, then you will boot into the Homebrew menu. Now we are going to backup the console's NAND. Move the cursor down to Firmware tool. Select Backup DSi NAND. It will take a while to process, so please be patient. It is essential to backup the console's NAND so you can restore it later if something terrible happens. And as far as I know, we should use the older version of Firmware tool to restore the NAND. Now you can exit the app. And you will be back at the Homebrew menu. Next is to install Unlaunch. Unlaunch is something like an auto boot feature, so when you install it, it will auto boot to any app you want upon rebooting the console. Select Unlaunch. Select Install Now. Then press B to go back, and select Power Down. Now turn on the console. You will see the Unlaunch file menu. On this screen, you want to select Options. You can set it any way you like, but I chose the No button to boot TWILIGHT MENU. So scroll down and select TWILIGHT MENU. Then select Save and Exit. Now you can try rebooting the console. It will auto-boot to Twilight menu. Let's turn off the console for now. We will move the backup NAND to the computer. Remove the SD card from the console. If you have backup the console's NAND previously, you will see an alphanumeric folder at the root of the SD card like this one. So you can create a new folder on your computer, then cut and paste the NAND folder into the newly created folder. The next step is optional, but it is useful for those who are willing to uninstall Unlaunch. Press and hold the A button, then press the power button to open the Unlaunch file menu. Move the cursor down and select Unlaunch DSi installer. Then select Uninstall. Then press the X and Y button to confirm. Press the B button to go back and choose Power Down. Now turn on the console, and you will be back at the original Nintendo DSi home screen. If you have an older version of Unlaunch like this one, and you want to update it to the latest version, then follow these steps. Turn off the console and remove the SD card from it. Open the Unlaunch website and download the latest version. Delete the existing unlaunch.nds at the root of the SD card. Double-click the Unlaunch archive and extract the content into the SD card, and rename the file extension to NDS. Reinsert the SD card into the console. Press and hold the A button, then press the power button to open the Unlaunch file menu. Move the cursor down, then select unlaunch.dsi. And select Install Now. Press B to go back, then select Power Down. Then try pressing and holding the A button, then press the power button again to open Unlaunch file menu. And your Unlaunch is now updated to the latest version. And there you go. You have completed the guide on how to hack the Nintendo DSi along with installing the Twilight menu and Unlaunch. Thanks for watching and see you guys later.